Hey, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an early Christmas present for those of you guys who don't really have good pre-flop ranges. These are, in my opinion, the best free 6 max pre-flop ranges you're going to get anywhere online. If you are a beginner, I guarantee you that these charts will definitely get you up to 200 no limit, and there's absolutely no real reason to deviate from them. Just want to show you a couple features here. If you click on these little red buttons, it will show you the RFI ranges. Here on this first page, it will show you the suggested sizings. If you click on the right, it will show you, I know this says 4-bet, for some reason it should say 3-bet, but when you click on the right, it'll show you the appropriate 3-betting range for the position, so cutoff versus MP. This is what I'll be 3-betting, and this is what I'll be playing against a 4-bet. Now, this isn't exactly GTO, because GTO would almost always defend all of these smaller pocket pairs, but especially at the lower stakes where your opponents are going to be much too tight with their 4-bets, I generally think it's going to be fine to go ahead and throw away these hands that you would normally call for board coverage purposes if your opponent had enough bluffs. So there's going to be a little bit of exploitative tinkering in these charts compared to pure GTO, but you know, that just comes with the territory of using someone else's homebrew suggestions. So if you want to access these, they are available for free if you just have an account over at overnightmonster.com, and you will see that on the dashboard there is a free pre-flop matrix. I know this says 40 pages. I guess you could just theoretically scroll up and down to see the charts, but it's probably just much easier to click here and go ahead and navigate through the matrix. If you are at exactly 200 no limit, I also have a couple ranges where I suggest having flats on the button. Here, where if you're flatting on the button versus the early position, you know, gonna flat some queens, most of your jacks, most of your 10s and 9s, while on the cutoff, you're gonna be flatting some of your 10s and a little bit of your jacks, mostly gonna be 3-betting your stronger hands. And so these are going to be much more GTO and pretty good when you are getting to exactly 200 no limit. And when you get to, you know, stakes like 500 no limit, I actually then don't recommend playing these sizings, because instead I recommend, I want to navigate, there we go. Instead of the 2.5 big blind RFI, I actually recommend playing like a 2.25 or 2.3 big blind, simply because the rake is lower and you don't have to disincentivize your opponents from playing pots with you as much. Also, here notice that I'm going to be suggesting a very linear 3-betting strategy in position, but when you are playing at a stake like 500 or 510, and again, the rake is lower, you can afford to have a cold calling range almost in every position, assuming that your opponent is going to be opening to a small enough size. The final thing I will say is that this Overnight Monster logo is not centered, and that shit is going to drive me insane forever. Additionally, we're still running that Black Friday sale for another 3 or 4 days using the code Black Friday, but after Christmas, I don't think I can use a Black Friday sale anymore. So, free pre-flop ranges, please use them, please crush with them, enjoy, take it easy. This is Alvin Teaches Poker. Merry Christmas, y'all.